Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am back with another project for Clique Kits. And this time I am working on my 2016 December daily. And so I pulled out some goodies from the Clique Kits holiday card kit, as well as from my November main kit. And so I had this little 3x4 card that has these candy canes on it, and I knew that I wanted to do some hand stitching. So I just went ahead and poked some holes all the way around those candy canes, and then I just used some white thread and went ahead and stitched around that. And then I grabbed this kind of wave paper, and this is from the November main kit. And I cut that to a 6x8 because I know that the right hand side of my layout is going to be that 6x8 size. And then I decided to hit my head on the camera and take you for a little ride. But after that, I'm going to go ahead and just put some of the red and white polka dot paper that was in the Christmas kit behind my photo. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that at the top of this 6x8. And so this is going to be for day 15 in my December daily. And I had kind of skipped around when I was creating this one. And so this particular page, I wanted to tell a story about how our family handles kind of being a blended family at the holidays. And so these are just some photos I had taken when we were off on a different holiday adventure. And it's my husband and our 3 kids inside this kind of railroad car. And so I'm going to add these little pops of pattern paper over here just to kind of tie everything together and give it a little bit more of that Christmassy feel. And then I know that I want to include those cork numbers that say 15, and I think they're going to go up there in that top left-hand 3x4 space, and that doesn't end up being where they stay. But that's where I kind of started out thinking I was going to put them. So I'm just going to work on getting kind of some of these things attached. And the format for this page basically came off of what I had already done for day 14 and day 16. So having those 2 days done, I knew that I needed a 6x8 on the right, and then on the left, I have a 4x6 pocket on the bottom, and then 2 3x4s at the top. And I'm thinking about layering kind of some of these embellishments over the edge of my photo, and then I decided that I really don't want to do that either. So a lot of what I was doing throughout this process is just kind of playing with different embellishments. Where do I want things to go? Where do they look right, kind of layered up? How am I going to make this work? And I decided I don't like that triangle up at the top, so I went ahead and grabbed my tab punch and just punched a little tab out of that same pattern paper, and I like that a lot better. And that kind of helped spur me where I was going to go with the rest of the layout. So I took that same pattern paper and just cut a piece into 3x4 size to go in the pocket up there on the left. And then I layered up 3 of the little die cuts with a doily that I just pulled out of my stash. And that basically is going to end that box. So it came together really quickly once I switched to that pattern paper. And then I went ahead and took the alphabet from the November kit and spelled out the word blended at the bottom of my 4x6 photo, because this page is really just telling a story about the fact that being a blended family, we have some challenges during the holiday season, but that kind of embracing that craziness and planning ahead and creating memories and sharing this magic together is very important to us as a blended family especially. So that's kind of what the journaling talks about, is how it's, a marriage of those two things. So it's really a combination of dealing with the craziness and still having that focus of creating magical memories for all of our kids. And I just keep on hitting myself on this camera. I don't know what is going on today, guys. I am so sorry for all of this little shaking around that you have to put up with today. So I go ahead and move my cork number 15 down to that very bottom right-hand corner. And I'm not someone who keeps my numbers always in the same place. So it really doesn't bother me to have, I use different alphabets, different sizes, different placement throughout my entire December daily book. And last year was the very first year that I did December daily, so I feel like I'm still kind of learning and getting used to what I want it to look like and what I want that process to be. I did go ahead and grab these little gold foil stars, and these are just from Pink Fresh, and they're out of my stash, because I did want to add a little touch of gold to kind of go along with that alphabet. And then I also grabbed some little black puffy stars as well, and that is basically going to do it for this spread. So I would love to hear how you are either finishing up 2016, looking ahead and planning for 2017, what your plans are and how you get ready for December daily, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!